Hello everyone, how are we today? I hope that we are all good. And so in tonight's video we've got kind of a fan taken apart video, half looking at. Now right here, do you guys remember my lovely 1996 Honeywell Mini pedestal fan, or what I did call Honeywell 12-inch desk fan with the big base? But I've known for a very, very long time that these weren't called Honeywell 12-inch desk fan with the big base. They were called Honeywell Mini compact pedestal fan. So if you do remember it, that is absolutely fantastic. Now the reason why I'm showing it to you guys is because it was this day last year that I actually received this Honeywell. So this is kind of a celebration video. Plus also we're going to be having a little look on it. Just to remind you guys what it looks like and what age, year of Honeywell fan it is. And also we're going to be quickly taking it apart and having a look at the blades and stuff. So yeah. So you might be able to notice that I've not got it screwed onto the base at the moment. The base is just here. It's still grotty on the underneath. I need to give that a clean. But yeah, as you can see, I need to screw on the actual fan. I need to screw on the actual fan pole and head onto here. So yeah, I've had this Honeywell stored away for a little while. So I thought I'd get it out and we'll do this video. So yeah. Apologies if you can hear some music. I think one of the houses down the road are making a bit of music. But it's the summertime now. So yeah, I think it's sort of perfect time to do it. As long as you can't hear it. But apologies if you can. So yeah. So here it is. I'm just going to unwind the mains cord. Get all that off, and the first job we're going to do is that we are going to screw this, or the actual fan pole and head, onto the base. So I'll show you guys how it works just as a little reminder. So I've got to place it like this, and then you got to, oh, careful it doesn't topple over, you got to turn it round. I know it's going to become quite difficult when the mains cord gets in the way and it starts tangling up with the actual thing. That's stable enough. Well, not quite stable enough. It's still, the base is still spinning. But I'm just going to get the mains cord off, because it's decided to wind itself up around the actual thing. Right, so I'm just going to tighten up the base now properly. There we go. Oh, there we go, all done. Now anyway, I'm just going to adjust, sorry, the neck was stuck in that position. Right, I'm just going to adjust the camera and we will have a closer look at the Honeywell. So I'm just going to lift my tripod up to the head. Pull it in slightly closer, I think. So yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a quick look at this Honeywell. We're going to take it apart, have a look at the blades and stuff, and then towards the end of the video, we're going to plug it in and turn it on, and we'll see it running. So yeah, so this is an older style of Honeywell. These Honeywells were fairly popular back in the mid-90s. It's about 1996, 1997 type of era for this Honeywell. So yes, you got the Honeywell, you got this very familiar badge with the Honeywell logo. Duracraft also did a version of this Honeywell, but in the United States of America. Duracraft did this exact one. Duracraft's one was if I recall, and if memory serves me right, the Duracraft version of this that you could get in the United States of America was in blue, yellow, and red. I think the switch, both the switches on this Honeywell, the switch to turn the fan on, the switch to make it oscillate, the switches were both in red, I think. The blades on the Duracraft version of this, I think, were yellow. The front grille and back grille were blue, and I think the base and the poles were blue, and the base was red. I think that's what the colour was of the Duracraft version of this. But obviously, in the UK, we've got this particular one, which is rebranded Honeywell, because as we all know, Honeywell and Duracraft used to be incorporated together. When I say incorporated, I mean they used to work together as a Chinese company, Chinese and American company, and they used to make the same fans. So Honeywell used to make fans here in the UK, and Duracraft was sort of the American side of Honeywell. So Duracraft used to make fans in the United States of America, and Honeywell used to make fans here in the UK. When it got to the mid-2000s, when it got to about 2005, Honeywell and Duracraft, they blended it up a bit. So some Duracraft fans were started to be made here in the UK. Some Honeywell fans were started to be made in the United States of America. I know of that because I've got a UK Duracraft 12-inch desk fan from 2005. You guys will know the one. It's got the 4-position operate dial on the back of the motor housing. That's a real childhood one, but this Honeywell's a childhood one as well. So yeah, so that's how Honeywell and Duracraft did it. So yeah, so you can still buy Duracraft fans in the United States of America as well. In the United States of America, you just got Honeywell as well. And here in the UK, you can still buy Honeywell fans. You just got Duracraft fans as well. So yeah, so anyway, so that is the front of it. It's got very good tilting action. It goes all the way up. So that's as high as it. Oh, actually no, hold on. It goes slightly higher as well, which is why these Honeywell fans were super, super well made. Good quality, good features they had. So yeah, so that's as far as it will go. It's got a little metal mechanism in here just to help it adjust. So yeah, so don't you guys worry. When this is plugged in and switched on and when it's oscillating, keeping the room cool, it definitely, especially with the wide length of this base, it definitely will not topple over. It will stay strong like that. It'd be nice if you could screw this if you took the base off on this and you could screw this Honeywell to the wall just by twiddling it round, like when I was screwing it onto the base. If you could do that in the wall, hang this Honeywell up and plug it in a nearby plug socket that's on the wall, because some buildings, they have a plug socket high up on the wall for, like, yeah, could be for fans mounted on the wall, could be that, could be other stuff as well. So yeah, so that's as high as it goes, and we'll just have a quick look, see how low it goes. That's as low as it will go. It won't go any further, definitely won't. Not as high as in its high position in the head, but it'll certainly, that's as low as it will get. So that's as high as it will go. That's as low as it will go. So yeah, can't do anything about it. It's just the way that Honeywell made it. So yeah, condition wise on this Honeywell is absolutely fantastic. It's got a few dents in the front grille and back grille. I did wonder about that when around this time, well, this day last year when I got it. I thought, yeah, something might have bashed into that or something and caused the metal wiring to just cause the metal thingamajigs, whatever they're called, just to cause the metal bits just to dig in. It's like that on the front grille, but it's happened in 2 spots on the back grille as well. It's not a major big deal. I could, if I was to take this into college, because obviously it's a charity shop fan, because I got it from my 3rd local Age UK charity shop, even though they don't really sell domestic appliances, but I just managed to find it without a trace of any other appliances in the shop, but I just found it. So I thought, when I first saw it, when I saw it displayed in the window, I thought, wow, I might walk down to that charity shop tomorrow and collect that. So yeah, definitely a collector's item, I'd say. So yeah, these are the sort of plugs they were fitted with. So yeah. So the charity shop was selling it decently cheap. I think it was about £9.99, so not too bad. I mean, it's an old grotty, well, it was an old grotty fan. It's nice and clean now, but yeah, just needed a bit of work. And I don't know if when the people who were working in that, or voluntary working in that charity shop, I don't know if they obviously didn't know I was a collector. They just thought I was someone who just needed a fan. So yeah. Anyway, so I'll just turn it to the side. Here's the side for you. And here's the back for you. You've got a carry handle. It's quite a good carry handle, nice and strong and sturdy and wide. We've also got the control panel bit on top here. So you've got a 4-position operate dial to make the fan work. So it works. The dial works in the same as my 1996 Fisher-Price 7-inch children's desk fan, because that is also remade by Duracraft. I've still got that Fisher-Price. I'll have to show that again at some stage. Maybe some point in this summer holiday. I probably will. Yeah, I could get it out, because I know where it is. I could get it out and we could have a little look at it. So my 1996 Fisher-Price 7-inch children's desk fan, which is from the exact same year as this. It's got the exact same design on the switch to turn it on. So what you have to do is, actually I'll just tilt the head up slightly so you can see. So what you need to do is you need to push that down and then turn it. It's just I don't know why they designed it, it's just a safety feature. Yes, you have to turn it all the way to low speed, because it's a different system on this of how it works. So you have to turn it all the way to low speed to run it on low speed. Turn it here, I'm not sure if you can see, it's marked here. But the position it's in is medium speed, then high speed, and then off. So that's how it works. So yeah. And then you obviously got your oscillating switch, just the usual pinned type oscillation. When I say pinned, I mean it doesn't have a screw in it to take it out. So it's just attached to a plastic stick at the bottom. So yeah, that's just the usual press. So that will be oscillation on, oscillation off. You obviously got your back of the motor housing. I really like the design on this. It's quite unique. I think this particular era of Honeywell and Duracraft fans, they were quite unique in design wise. So yeah. So the price sticker is here. Yeah, £9.99. Just here, I'm not sure if you can read it. Just going to tilt it up again. We'll have a little look at the rating sticker. Even though the rating sticker is marked Duracraft and Honeywell, I'll just show you guys. It's just here. Pause to read that if you like. It just says Duracraft electric fan model is DS1680E. Honeywell 220 240 volts at 50 Hz. It's got 50 watt motor. It's got a C mark and it's approved by GS. It's approved by GS. You might have heard of that. I've got another fan that's approved. I've got another fan in my collection. Another early 90s one, early 90s one that's approved by that that GS company. So yeah, yes. Anyway, so without any further ado, I think we should take it apart. I've got my screwdriver. It's one of these ring type fittings. Just have to get it off. Just have to get it off here. So yeah, so I'll just turn it round, and I should get it off, and we can have a quick look at the parts, and then we'll. Oh, actually no, I will turn it this way because it's a bit easier for me. So yeah, so I've got my extension lead down there. That's when we'll plug it in and test it, see it working. So yeah, so I'll just take the parts off for a bit. I think, yeah, my screwdriver's just working now. I wonder if it's actually turning it. I can't actually see. It's bound to be turning here. I can't see properly. I have to bring it up closer to do it. Yeah, let's try here. I've just tilted it up this way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I can feel it. I wonder if my screwdriver's actually working. Don't think it is. I might have to go and fetch another one. Yeah, I might have to pop next door into my fan room, fetch another one, because this one of mine here doesn't seem to be working too well. So if you'll excuse me, guys, I'll have to pop into my room, my fan room next door. I'll have to get another one. I'll be back in a minute. Here we go, I'm back. I was only a few seconds, but I've got a flat-headed screwdriver, even though that might not work, but it's all I can do for now. Another flat-headed screwdriver does get the sort of screw in this to get it off. I know a flat-headed screwdriver, something like this, does get it off, but obviously I would recommend using a proper screwdriver for this sort of screw. Yeah, it's definitely turning. Yeah, it's turning now. So in a minute or so, this will be off. So we'll have a quick look at the parts, put it back together, and then we'll be able to try it. Yeah, there we go, it's come off now. So yeah, let's take the front grille off. Oh, yep. So that's that. That's what it looks like on the inside. This was what the state was. That's what I had to do when I had to take it apart and clean it. We've got the ring. It's one of these, the way you have to screw it in. Not too bad. Could do with another wipe at some stage, but obviously not today. So I don't really have enough time now because I want to get this video uploaded. Yes, so got the blades on this Honeywell. Got good spin, and they've got good cyclone as well. It's quite a hot evening as well, so I'll try and hurry up and look at the parts, and then we'll be able to plug this in. So yeah, produce good cyclone at the blades. Just got to turn it this way. So I'll just remove the blade cap. Hands all dirty now. This might have developed a bit of dirt inside it, even when I didn't know. That's the blade cap off. Just one of these plastic ones. That was obviously with the fan when it was still new. This is just one of these slide off ones. It should come off. Let's have a look. It should come off. Oh yeah, there we go. Bit of a Bit of a tug, but the blades are off now. Yeah, they're not too bad. They're a bit dirty, probably because I have used the fan slightly in the past. If you look at those, they're not actually too bad. Still a little bit stained, but obviously you'd expect that with a fan of this age, because obviously they've got a lot of use. This was decently dirty when I got it. So yeah, that's okay. I'd say it's still got a bit of dirt at the edges here, but I mean that could be wiped away at some stage. But if you look at that, it's not actually too bad. Just going to get the nut off the back that holds the back grill on. It's just one of these if you're interested. Again, like the blade cap, that was originally with the fan when it was new. So you've got your back grill, just basic type. It's still a bit grotty and a bit rusty, but yeah, the dirtiness will come off, but obviously the rust might do, because some dirty old fans I've cleaned over the years, they have the rust has somehow come off, but sometimes it doesn't. But that's just the way it is. So yes, that's what it looks like with everything off. Obviously you've got your motor spindle. That's a bit rusty as well. It's a bit rusty where my finger is, just here, just down the back here. It's a bit rusty. I think I tried cleaning that off, but it wouldn't come off, obviously, because a lot of rust, if it's dried up rust, it might come off, but I don't think this would, not now anyway. Since as it's been sat on the fan for probably nearly 25 years or so, or longer maybe, I don't know. So yeah, it doesn't look much different. Obviously the carry handle's a bit more able to get to now, so it's just making that noise when I'm lifting it up. So yeah, nice to carry. So yeah, it still tilts all the way up even with everything off. So so I don't suppose I mean, I only said we quickly take it off. I mean, there's not much else to look at. So yeah, obviously got your motor spindle, and yeah, not much else. Yeah, I'd have to be extra careful to turn this Honeywell on with everything off just like that. It'd be hilarious if I turn it on just like this with no back or front on. Give that a nice old spin, create a bit of air. Can't wait to get this back together and we'll switch it on. So yeah, looks quite cool, just spinning like that. That's creating a bit of airflow with me spinning that. Feels quite nice. So yeah, obviously, oh, it hasn't got stuck. Oh, it's got a bit stuck on. Hold on, let me get this off. Oh yeah. So yes, there's not really much else to look at. Obviously, it does look smaller with everything off. So yeah, so I think we'll put it back together now. As I said, we'll only, as I said, I only said we'd keep it off for a little while, but yeah, I'm gonna pop it back together now. It's such an easy fan to take apart and sort out. Just pop this back on, just screw it up. Yeah, that feels stable enough. And now I'm just going to slide the blades back on. Right, let's pop these blades back in. There we go, they're back in. Can't wait to turn this Honeywell on. So obviously you've watched my previous videos of this Honeywell. This Honeywell still works really, really well, and I'm so impressed with it. Let's tighten that back on. It tightens on really nicely. There we go. All done. Just got to put the, I love spinning. I've always loved taking fans' front grills apart and spinning the blades like that. But yeah, produces a good cyclone, these blades. So yeah, so now I'm just going to put the front grille back on. I've got the front grille just here. Well, first I'm going to put the ring. I'm going to put the ring back. Well, actually, what I normally do is that I normally frame the front grille in the ring. So that's what I'm going to do now. So one bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Doesn't matter what way the ring goes on, it just has to go on. I'm just going to make sure that they're both in at least. I think they practically are. So I think that can go back on now. Just got to frame the actual ring in here. Oh, the screws just come out the thing. Hold on. Right. Yeah, I'll get this back in because it is more easier than some fans I've had to deal with in the past. It is so much easier. I'll just move my hand slightly and I'll put this I'll get it. I will definitely get it back on because it is so much easier than a cheap fan. Well, not that many fans these days have a ring. They normally still have the old clips. I mean, the clips are part of the old fan generation as well. But yeah, again, can be totally different. Right, I'll have to hold it like that. Pop the screw in. And we're very nearly there, I'd say. I think we're very nearly there. Yeah, I can feel it tightening now. So yeah, so it's definitely back in. Nearly there. Sorry, it just stopped for a minute. Obviously, it doesn't have to be completely tightened on, but yeah. But I think that feels okay. I think I'll tighten it, maybe at a later date, I'll tighten it up slightly more. But I think this Honeywell's ready to switch on. Yeah, and it is obviously in summer now, so we obviously expect a bit of heat. So yeah, so I think we should quickly turn the Honeywell on. Spend a bit of time with it running for a bit. So yeah, put the screwdriver up there. So yeah, so I think now we shall turn it on. So yeah, I think we should now turn it on. So yeah, yes. Anyway, so without any further ado, let's switch it on then. Oh, look at that. Runs beautifully. Oh, that air feels lovely. I could literally plug this in my fan room now and literally run it for hours on end, because that is wonderful. So that's the lowest speed setting. Still really running like tropical. So that's a medium speed setting. come to me. Feels lovely. Oh, just clicked. It's alright. Probably because it was stuck in one, the head was stuck in one position, but it's just unclicked. Because I have owned some other Honeywell fans in the past. I used to have a Honeywell 9-inch desk fan in black, but I sadly don't have that anymore. That used to click sometimes if the head got a bit stuck. I miss that Honeywell 9-inch in black. It's nearly 6 years ago, I think, I had to get rid of it because I think it just stopped working. If I found the exact same one in the charity shop, that'd be brilliant, and I think that's one of my childhood fans, that Honeywell 9-inch in black. I'm going to get that. But yeah, these Honeywells are certainly really, really good. Oh, that runs beautifully. Just remember after when I clean this, I thought it looks really so much better. Just test it on low speed and on oscillation. Would be a good fan for overnight use. Very good. I can see that where it just runs so nice and quiet and lovely. I'd love to take this to bed and have it on, because that's a really good cyclone it produces as well. Just runs quietly like that. And so yeah, just gonna unplug this. And so yeah, so anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video on seeing the Honeywell again. And so yes, anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya!